അമ്മയായി, അച്ഛനായി, ആണ്ടവനായി എല്ലാ ദിവസങ്ങളും പൂജിക്കുന്ന ഭാരത അമ്മയുടെ പൊற்பாதങ്ങളെ നമസ്കരിച്ചു. Our Honorable Governor of Kerala, His Excellency Shriman Rajendra Arlekarji, today my purpose of coming to you is only for one thing: to appreciate your achievements, and if I can, I want to motivate it to go further. That is the very purpose of my visit, and you are having two good ministers sitting on the dais, one from the center and one from the state, who are always at your disposal. They will do everything for all your research work and your inventions, and your discoveries will be backed up by them. So I am very glad that our Honorable Union Minister of State, Sri Suresh Gobiji, with us, and also our Balagopalji, Honorable Minister of Finance in the Government of Kerala State, are with us, and the Vice Chancellor, Directors, statutory body members of the Institute, Dr. Sanjay Bihari-ji, Director, Dr. Harikrishna Verma-ji, Head Biomedical Technology Wing, Dr. Kavita Raja, Medical Superintendent, and Dr. Srinivasan, Dean Faculty, the staff and students of the Institute, and your industrial partners of the Institute, members of the press who gathered here, and என்னுடைய பிரியப்பட்ட மலையாளத்து சுகத்துக்களே, சகோதரன்மாரே, சகோதரிமாரே, நமஸ்காரம். It is very interesting. Why I come here? I was there in Kerala for more than 5.5 years of my life. I spent 2 years only in Trivandrum, but I never visited this hospital. This institute was never visited by me. But after going to Delhi as the Vice President, the performance list, what I got it from our Minister for Science and Technology, Jitendra ji, that I was astonished. Then he asked me to visit. Then I said, definitely, whenever I am going to next time to Kerala, that I will be visiting this institute. This is what I want to say. Your performance speaks everywhere. I was informed that Chitra heart valve has been implanted in nearly 2 lakh patients. How many people will believe that a government institution has done this remarkable achievement? We always believe only private people can do. I am not blaming private people. Government also can do if they are properly motivated. That is what you are proving. You are a great inspiration to the entire government organization all over the country. And the second generation of heart valve, which was developed recently, have been implanted in 40 patients, and it is with great success. I am sure this second generation heart valve will be even more successful in the coming days, and today your Chitra blood bag is sold in nearly every hospital in India and in Asia. That proves the quality. That proves your dedication. That proves your devotion. That proves your quality consciousness. These are the basic things if we want to be successful in our research activity, and you are having that great qualities. And as it was said, our Bigaji was thanking me for coming. Actually, I have to thank you for running a wonderful institution like this on behalf of the government. And the vascular stents and ventricular assist device are life-saving devices that have been translated to companies and are soon going to be available at a much more economical cost to the Indian patients. What is research? We all know research is a must. Research only helps. The research is one. You can't predict how much money is required. You can't find fault if the money has been spent and nothing has come out also. But the research is successful when your inventions are making an impact on the society. That is where the success of the research is lying. That you have done it. That's why you have been given so much of money for going for how many storied building? 9-floor building. So today you might have seen, this has never happened in the history of India, that our Prime Minister has announced 1 lakh crore. 1 lakh crore of rupee has been announced for the government partnering with the private people only for one work, that is research. So money is not going to be a problem for you anymore. You have to go all and out for your inventions and your research work. That much sure I am. And I will tell you only one thing. You got a very good governor who has assured you that he will come and spend the time with you and you can bring to his knowledge whatever is your requirement. And I am sure Suresh Gopi will be always with you in your improvement, and I have seen his name when I was coming across that he has opened the building, and that time he was there. And our Gopalji, when I was just about to open my mouth, no sir, I have already sanctioned them, I am going to give them this, I am going to give them money, I am going to give them land, everything I am going to give them. This all are because of your good work, that whatever is being given to you, you will never waste, rather you will construct on that. And this 9-story building has many ICUs, and that is a great thing, that ICUs are not that much sophisticated in most of the government hospitals, and you are having the best ICUs and many in number also. So every patient healthcare is being taken care. That has to be appreciated. And I was informed that there are 53 projects on biomedical devices that are in various stages of development. And 102 patent applications, 19 design registrations, and 35 technology transfers related to medical device development is an outstanding achievement for any institution, especially for a government institution. It is great. And between 2023 to 2025, 57 Indian patents have been registered, 7 foreign patents and 27 design registrations were granted to this institution. That itself speaks what is your highly motivated interest in going for more and more innovations. It was a privilege for me to see the exhibitions of medical devices made by the faculty of the institution as well as its incubation center. What an amazing thing what I have seen. I spend almost in front of every device what you have developed. That is great achievements, and I am sure this represents a translation of nearly 50 medical devices. I am pleased to state that high-risk medical devices that are either implanted in or used on the human body have been translated, and it is available very much in the market. This is the success story of the research. Wherever I go, when I was the Vice Chancellor, I was the Chancellor of many universities. Wherever I go, agriculture university, they will say, we have invented this seed, that seed, they will take this variety, that variety. Finally, I ask them only one thing. How much you are in touch with the farmers? How many farmers have benefited out of your invention? That is what the real impact on the agriculture. That is the success story of your university. Like that, here I have seen all your inventions are very well accepted in the medical market. And we all know we want to be the superpower by 2047. And our Prime Minister's clarion call to achieve the target of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Whether we can has gone. Now everybody started believing we will, and India is going to be a Viksit Bharat by 2047. That is all because of institutions like you. How many started believing India on science before we find the vaccination for the first time after the COVID? You just imagine if you don't find a vaccination for COVID. Not only that many of us will die, might have been died, not that. Nobody in this world can control the disease. The same thing. The Western world, the so-called multinational companies who are doing research who are spending millions and millions of dollars, they also invented vaccinations. What is the difference between these two? They were running behind the patent of the vaccination, what they have invented, so that they can sell a unit for 7,500, not rupee, but in the US dollar. What we have done, what Modi ji has done, he has given free of cost for the entire 140 crore people in this country. Not only that, we exported to more than 100 poor countries free of cost. That is the difference between our invention and the foreigners' invention. So you are bringing down the cost. When I was attending, Bihari Sabha was telling me this is costing 1 crore. If you, for pumping the heart, it is acting like an artificial heart. If you import the device, it is costing you 1 crore. But now we have developed for half the price, 50 lakh. That means it is more and more people can afford to it. Maybe after some time the cost may come down when we are going for a mass scale production. It can come down. But our intention is not to make money out of medicine. Our intention is we should make medicines at an affordable price. For that only you are doing a great research. That is the great contribution of you to the society. Health for all is our great aspiration, and in that direction your institution is moving, and you have built a Pradhan Mantri Swastha Suraksha Yojana has provide you a big building, and it is jointly funded by both the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare as well as the Ministry of Science and Technology. In that we are having 9 operation theatres, cath labs and advanced CT scanner, 40 private beds. We are always getting confused. What is the confusion is that if it is a government organization, there should not be any private service. Why not? Why you are pushing the entire cream of the society to the private people and you are taking only care of the poor? I think that is a wrong concept which is changing now. By generating finance, what you are going to do? You are not going to take to your home. By generating finance, you are going to take more poor patients' care. So every institution should do like this. One portion should take care of the cream of the society who is in a position to pay. What is wrong? So you have now well mixed, and your approach is going to be an exemplary for the rest of the country again. And 130 ICU beds at one single place. That is, I think it's a great achievement. And again, Garisa was telling that the permission being granted by the Ministry of Finance for nearly 800 permanent staff members to be recruited. 800 jobs, not 800 able hands is going to come you for helping you in the research. That is the greatness and of this sanction. I also congratulate the Institute for getting the administrative and financial sanctions for radiosurgery from the Department of Science and Technology. The doctors of the Institute have treated more than 15,000 needy patients under the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Again, the Prime Minister fund is there. I think Chief Minister is also having. Why that has been provided? So that where the government hospital facility is not available, people should go, the patient should go to the private. That doesn't mean they always go only to the private. They can come to our government hospitals also. Then again money is getting generated, money is getting rotated, and this rotation is also going to help to run the institution in a better way. And I will tell you one thing. If I am getting a free treatment, whatever the treatment I am getting, I will get satisfied because it is free. If I am paying for it, then I will not get satisfied unless I have been properly treated. So the quality of treatment also goes up. The standard of treatment is also goes up. That is how we have to take care of the poorest among the poor. There is no doubt. If we don't take care, then what is the meaning of Viksit Bharat? Poor has to live like a poor and the rich has to live like a rich. That is not Viksit Bharat. The biggest idea of our Prime Minister is always, you have to create wealth. Why the wealth has to be created? The wealth has to be created for the proper distribution so that it reaches the poorest among the poor. Their care, their health care, their needs, their way of living standard also should be improved. If there is no money in my pocket, what I can distribute? If I am having 100 rupees, I can distribute 100 rupees. If I am having 1 lakh rupee in my pocket, I can distribute 1 lakh rupee. So the idea of the economical thinking of our Prime Minister is always like this, that we have to generate wealth, and the wealth the benefits of the wealth should reach even the remote living common man. So in that direction, I appreciate your effort of having private bed also, common bed also. That will improve the quality of the treatment of our institution. And when I was talking to our Dr. Jitendra Singh Ji, Union Minister, the Department of Science and Technology, and the statutory bodies of this institution led by the Institute President C. Krish Balakrishnan are playing a stellar role in guiding the activities of this prestigious institution. I congratulate them for all the success of this institute and thank them for their inspiration. See, every good work has to be appreciated. Money is a big moral booster only to an extent. You get good growth, your children are being taken care, you are living in a good house, and you are having a good car to go and come back. What more you need? Then after that, the money has no value. Then how to motivate the people? Appreciation will motivate the people forever. Even at the age of 93, you go and tell to one person, sir, we are not forgetting your good old days you are serving the society. Yesterday I met Rajya, who has been recently awarded the Padma Bhushan. I met him and I talked to him. Sir, we never forget your big journey of defeats and finally you got elected. You started from Palakkad and you have ended in Trivandrum and you got elected. He was so enthusiastic at the age of 97. Why I am telling all this is the way that we have to appreciate every good work of everyone. Everybody, even me or God also, will have plus and minus. There is no single identity in this world which is having only plus. There is no point in criticizing the other's negativeness or the minus points of some person. That has to be realized only by that person, not by us. What we have to see is we have to see the goodness from every person. Then we must try to own that goodness into our heart, into our mind. So our personality improves every day. Even the worst person will have some plus points. We should take that and we should make it as our own character. That is how the great characters, great leaders have self-reached themselves. That way, my idea is to come here is to appreciate your good achievements and this good legacy should continue. And I am sure Governor is at your disposal, Union Ministry is at your disposal, Finance Minister of the state is at your disposal. They all are available in Trivandrum. I am available in Delhi to you. That is the last word I want to put in front of you. And all your good efforts will be always appreciated and always will be backed by both state and the central governments. Thank you for this great achievement as the government institution. The poor people should get the best health care. That is what is Viksit Bharat to all of us. Thank you. Dhanavad. Nanni Namaskaram.